So let me put you on the spot here.
All right.
If I taste something here, I'm not good at identifying plants, so you can tell me what I'm looking at. But if I taste something, is it gonna taste different to me in a way? Is there? I guess it's fresh, so I know that that's happening right away. It's getting picked and then it's going straight into my mouth. That doesn't typically happen when I'm at the grocery store.
That's a pretty easy spot you put me on. This is arugula. It's wild arugula. So here's a big leaf from near the bottom of the plant. Go ahead and taste that and see what you think. If you've ever tasted as a chef, you know what arugula should taste like. It's pretty spicy, right?
Yeah. That's super spicy.
Yeah, but not sour. I mean, it's got a lot of pepper to it, but have you ever tasted arugula?
There's a stiffness also, like a firmness to the leaf itself.
Yeah, well, it's very healthy and it's fresh. I mean, fresh. Okay, so that's the base of the arugula.
I like that spice.
I actually am taking this one step further too and showing people when a plant, in any system, a plant starts to go to flower, this little hairy bud is not so good as far as texture goes, but take a bite off the top of that right there and tell me what you taste, the difference. Is it like turbocharged arugula?
Yeah. Volume is turned up even more. Right. Wow.
It's almost, we call that almost.
Well, that's almost like a chili.
It's like wasabi almost.
Yeah. There's like this aftertaste that is kind of slow burn.
Yeah, so what you just found out is, first of all, plants that are grown hydroponically like this, that are given the right nutrients, are absorbing all those nutrients, and those nutrients translate to those flavors.
Okay.
So that's, if you're in the supermarket and you wanted to know, you know, especially as a chef, you want to get this food that's got all this great taste and is super pungent, taste it. And if it doesn't taste powerful, it's dead. I mean, it's been oxidizing. This food tastes so strong and so pungent, just pick it and eat it. And I'm getting it now. I mean, you just tasted some arugula. Let me show you something. Let's cruise over to some, let's see, I'm gonna pick some of this. This is a French cultivar called Rouge de Vert. It's a red romaine.
Okay.
And I wanna show you something about red romaine you've never seen. So kind of step in here, and I'm gonna pull a bottom leaf off of here, and watch what happens. See that white,
that milkiness?
That white milk there?
Yeah.
Taste that with your tongue. What does that taste like? Kind of bitter?
Yeah, bitterness.
Okay. Have you ever tasted that before?
No.
Okay, that's because after about a day it's gone. It oxidizes. Now taste the bottom of that lettuce and taste the flavor that milk, which all these high power romaines have in them. Okay, that's the big antioxidant bomb that you get out of lettuce. Now, did you know that this lettuce is 50% protein by calorie? 50% protein as measured in calories.
Wow.
Do you know what red meat is in comparison?
No.
15%. So people say,
we're always thinking to ourselves, okay, I need meat because I need protein. I mean, that's the anti-vegetarian argument, right?
Right.
But this is actually more protein rich.
It's more protein rich by calorie. Now, of course, you would have to eat a ton of this compared to a couple ounces of meat to get the same amount of protein.
Gotcha.
But therein lies the question, how much protein do you really need? There are certain elite athletes on the planet that eat nothing but green leafy vegetables and are raw in their diet. They don't eat any animal products and no dairy, and they're super powerful weightlifters, etc. So the bottom line is, do you need animal fats and animal proteins to be incredibly healthy? No. But having a background in biochemistry and oncology has made me understand one real simple thing. Plants are able to actually slow and in many cases reverse chronic disease because of the compounds they have in them. The reason we're getting chronically sick is not because we're eating meat or drinking milk or eating eggs. It's because we're eating too high a proportion of those things and not eating the greens. There's many studies out there that say somewhere in the 70 to 80% raw greens as compared to 10 to 20% animal proteins and other fats, you will actually be able to reverse many cancers. So there's mechanisms going on in these systems that we're just starting to learn about, and I'm 100% behind the healing power of these plants. I call this my green pharmacy with an F, F-A-R-M-A-C-Y. I know for a fact that if I ate nothing but these plants, you cannot develop cancer. It can't survive with these types of foods in your system if that's all you're eating.